So I've been recording weekly videos on YouTube for the last 6 months for my Creative Communities YouTube channel. I'm Austin. I run a Silo Creative Community. It is an awesome group of amazing people that come together quarterly and in throughout the year at different events to get to know each other, to create together, to spend time together, and realize that we're not alone in creativity. And if that's interesting to you, then check us out. But we've been doing this for a long time here out in the Lancaster, York, Harrisburg area of Pennsylvania. And I've been so excited about YouTube, and I'm a huge consumer of YouTube. And so for this to be a reality, for me to make it through 25 weeks or whatever it has been so far, halfway through this year, making YouTube videos is super cool. And I thought I owed it to you guys to talk a little bit about where I'm at, what this is all doing, and why I keep doing it. Because I think a lot of people think, oh, that's so cool of you, Austin, but they don't realize what it's actually doing, right? You can say that you're recording YouTube videos. Some of them are gonna be throwaway videos. I'm sure you saw a couple of those in the last couple of weeks, but at least I did it, right? And I'm building on this theme of consistency in all of this. And people, I've had 3 people ask me this week, so Austin, how's YouTube going? How is that thing that you promised you were gonna keep up with going in the last couple of weeks here? And have you been consistent? Have you stayed going at it? And I jokingly immediately say, it's going horrible, worst thing ever, wish I'd never done it. But I follow that up with every single time, but I'm still doing it. I did it. And that first half is definitely a joke. I really enjoy making these videos. I think it's super interesting to have you journey along on the life that I'm living and what's all involved with that. But it hasn't been optimal, right? I can look at these views that are on the channel and be excited, or I can be disappointed. And I choose to be excited about it every single time because I know that I'm committed to it. And whether or not it pops off, or something happens, or the right person sees these videos and wants to partner with me, or hey, here's some funding, make them better, XYZ, whatever these videos are really trying to do, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna do them regardless, right? I made a promise to myself. This is, and to you guys, honestly, it's a public declaration of doing this, but you're gonna hear it all the time, right? Consistency, do this thing, but do it forever. But what I don't think people realize is that when they see that you've done the thing, right? I also do other stuff outside of Silo Creative Community. I am also running a photo and video business. And when people say, what have you been up to? I can say, I've been doing this thing. No matter what happens, I'm recording YouTube videos every week for the entire year of 2026. And I've stuck to it. And I've seen other people that have said they were going to do it and they've fallen off. And I just believe that if I'm going to start something, I'm going to see it through. And I don't care. This is being recorded on a Friday and I need to post this today. I was supposed to post it on Tuesday. That's what I have in my head. But I know that just getting it out there means more than anything else, and it is still within the week and I'm not missing. And maybe this is a rant, but consistency builds credibility. And so even just hearing from other people hey, if I send this out to a potential client and they're like, what makes you think that YouTube is going to be successful for me? And I would say, I can't guarantee you success. I can guarantee you that the process will be dialed, the systems will be figured out so that you can consistently post. But what I can say is that I've done it myself. And in the past, I've had people say, why should you produce this podcast for me? I can say I've done it. I've done the work. I've done what it takes to make a podcast. I've done 5 seasons or something of my own podcast. Not saying they're perfect, not saying they're great either, but I've done the work. I've done it multiple times. I've made it past that threshold where it's okay, you've tried, you've done 2 or 3, you didn't see the success or the whatever, and you moved on. And I see that in so many other people, and this is not a fault on them, but I can tell you how much it pays off to just stay consistent. I've seen this guy who has picked up a couple of different hobbies in the video world in the last couple of weeks and months. And he's jumped from one platform to another, to doing a giveaway, to doing writing, to doing blank, to doing a daily vlog. And they don't last past like 2 or 3. And all I would just say is like, bro, what is on the other side of you staying consistent and doing it time after time after time again until it doesn't, like, the process is what matters instead of what the outcomes are? You will see so much greater payoffs long term than stopping after 2 or 3. And so that's part of systems, right? Like, we talk about systems on this channel, and that scares people away, right? But like, get it to a point where it's not hard to do the thing, so that just becomes another 10, 15, 30 hour, 2 hour process out of your week instead of this 20 hour startup time, right? Like, starting a YouTube channel, getting all the right pieces figured out, the channel art, profile picture, description, bio, all the links in the descriptions, you know, how do you make thumbnails, blah, blah, blah. Like, turn that all into something that, you know, that process takes probably 10 hours if you think about it hard enough to start. And then you only do it for 2 or 3 times, and then you start the next thing, you go to the next platform, and you take 5 hours or 3 hours or 2 hours to even set it up over there. You haven't created content long enough for that to be even shown to the right people. And so I think there's such a downfall to not sticking with something even if it's not working for you. I'm not saying stick with it for 7 years and you're not seeing the gains of it, so stop it. But like, you're not making it past 2 or 3 iterations of what you're doing, let alone 10. Like, how do you think this is gonna go? And so I'm building credibility on this YouTube channel just by continuing to do it. And the videos that are going out, you know, some B-roll might not feel like it goes with this video, but I'm putting some kind of thought into it so that I have some kind of visually engaging video. And for those of you that want to start this challenge of posting weekly on Instagram or LinkedIn, or if you want to take the jump into YouTube, you gotta stick to it. Set yourself a goal of 6 months. Do it for 6 months. Post weekly. Post sustainably. I'll take the weekly or the monthly out of it. Do it as often as you can. Say a number in your head. Write it down. Tell a friend, and then stick with that. And just to show yourself that you can stick to it matters. And even though I was in this editing hole that I've been in for like the last 3 weeks, I have not escaped. I've been working late. I've been starting early in the mornings and haven't been like running and getting active the way I wanted to. Sometimes sleeping is rough, but like, I've still shown up on this YouTube channel and put out videos that I am proud of every week this year. And if that can be some kind of challenge to you to do something that you've been setting your goals on, your eyes on for the last however many years, maybe it's months, maybe it's just coming to your head this week, just go out and do the thing that you've been wanting to do, but prepare your mind, prepare your systems, and prepare everyone else that you'll be doing this for a while. Make that your brand, because so many people just take so less, not enough, because so many people do not put enough time into something for them to feel like they can disqualify themselves. They disqualify themselves so early on before you can even say that. So please, do the hard thing, keep going, and post consistently. Share your work consistently, share your opinions, show up, show your face consistently, and things will change for you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.